Back, you're still tuned into Midcap Radar. Now we are joined by Suresh Kumar Poddar, who's the CMD and CEO of Mayur Uniquoters. The company reported good set of Q2 numbers, but since then Q3 has passed as well. So let's try and understand the demand trends. Mr. Poddar, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us, and Happy New Year to you and everyone at the company as well. And just wanted to understand what the last quarter of calendar year 2023 looked like. You have been talking about strong auto demand in exports and domestic markets. Has that something continued in Q3? Will Q3 be better or like Q2?
Yeah, Q3 should be better. I can't tell you exactly because this Q3 is coming, but it is better.
Right. Mr. Poddar, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining in, and Happy New Year to you and everyone at the company as well. You had earlier mentioned that there would be a growth of at least double digits in the auto exports business. Do you think that is doable? Can you share a number on that, or at least is it doable, or can you go one better on that?
No, you see, this year it will be better, and next 3 years also it will be minimum 30 to 35% growth in export per year.
Okay. So you are saying exports will drive growth from here on. So just give us a sense. You spoke about Q3 will be better than Q2. While I'm not going to ask you the numbers, I want to understand the quality. Is it led by better price increases? Is it led by better volumes? And which segment is driving it in Q3? And is this something that you expect to continue in Q4 as well?
Is driving that export OEM and export journal. Export is going very good.
And any geographies in particular which where you are seeing this particular growth? Which are the geographies that you export to? Is it US, Europe?
Generally US and South Africa, OEM, we are exporting. So both the places we will have a good business, because BMW has also started a little bit, and from next 2 months it will go in the full swing. Mercedes we are doing already in South Africa, and most importantly OEM export in USA. USA is doing very well. Actually we are supplying to Ford and Stellantis, and Stellantis is doing very good. So we have got many orders for the next 2 years. Already we have been placed order, and that will start from, you can say, something in January, maybe in April, 3 months, 6 months interval. So accordingly, I'm telling you that we must get 30 to 40% increase in OEM, and export journal is also doing very good, especially USA and Africa.
Right. So a large part of your future growth, Mr. Poddar, as you highlighted, you mentioned quite a few marquee names there: Ford, BMW, Stellantis. You mentioned the USA is doing very well. Does that mean that the luxury car market there is doing very well as well? And do you see any scope of a slowdown in that segment?
I don't think so, because most of the order which I have got for the new varieties, new models. So naturally new models in the beginning, they prepare according to their forecast. So I don't think so. Maybe 5% difference may be there.
Okay. Mr. Poddar, the last time we spoke to you, you did say that your PU plant should see a growth of 25% in FY24 and around 25% in FY25 as well. How much is it contributing to overall revenues right now? You've been talking about scaling that up as well. On a low base, it will see growth. But can you give us a sense of what number is it at right now? Are you looking at any capacity expansion there?
See, frankly speaking, it is as it is. It's not growing at the moment, because last time also told you what is the biggest problem is the manipulation in the excise duty, import duty and all that. But now what we have started, and we are working very well on that we have started getting orders from all big international brands, Now, Indian brands are not giving that much better price. But international brands, once you are approved, you can supply all over the world. Like Jara came to our factory 3-4 times, and officially they have approved us as a supplier. You know, 2-3 other companies also, big brands, also visited us, and we are very hopeful that from next year we should get business from these brands. And most of them are for PU. So I hope good chance. Of course, it takes time, but it's the matter of time. It will come up.
All right, Mr. Poddar, we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining in. Wish you good luck for the remaining quarters of for FY24 and for the times ahead as well. That was the management of Mayur Uniquoters there. Some pretty bullish commentary on the OEM segment, expecting around 30 to 35% growth over the next 3 years. The stock seeing a bit of recovery from the day's low as the conversation progressed, but still down close to 2% at 550. But